Queen's Park Rangers against Chelsea, and a record all-ticket crowd of 33,000 has squeezed in to see it. For Rangers, a late blow. Frank Clark has not recovered from a leg injury, and Mick Leach takes his place at number 9. It makes their job even more formidable against a fine Chelsea side that has Harris, Dempsey and Cook back after injury. It really is a cup tie bursting with talent, like Rodney Marsh, like Peter Osgood, like Terry Venables and Charlie Cook, like Barry Bridges and Johnny Hollins and Sir Alf Ramsey to watch them all. So the tie that so much of London has waited for so long to see and has paid so handsomely to see is underway. Peter Bonetti with the ball for Chelsea. Rangers then defending that goal to our left in their famous hoop shirts of blue and white. Chelsea in their second strip of yellow. Hudson. 6 shilling seats were going, or 6 shilling standing places were going for £8, 15 shilling seats for £15 as Hollins puts it through, headed away by Clement, but only as far as Houseman. Now Venables, a former Chelsea man himself, to Leach, who's come in for Clark. The first touch of the ball for Marsh. Leach and Marsh really pulled down there by Hollins, but play on, says referee. It's Mick Leach. Hustled by Houseman, and Houseman getting in. Leach, who's come in for Frank Clark, and no disrespect to him, but it's a sad loss for Rangers to go into a game without Clark, who scored 15 for them, but there's Clement. A certain amount of indecision there in the Chelsea defence that gives Marsh his chance to take possession. A really packed crowd here at Loftus Road, so packed that so many of the young boys have been allowed to come out of the terracing and sit in front. Ronnie Harris to Osgood. And Osgood really well beaten there by a really strong and a good tackle by Hazel, and retaliating. And Mr. Howley doesn't like it. He's giving Osgood a piece of his mind, and a free kick to Queen's Park Rangers. Cook, Osgood and Hudson in that ball, Hollins number 4 and Harris number 6. And it's Venables who's going to take the kick for Queen's Park Rangers. Ferguson, a little chip forward, looking for Bridges. Can he turn it back? But cut out by McCready, and a corner. The first one of the match, and it goes to Rangers. Bridges, who screwed that back well. And it's Ferguson to take it. Mobley, the big number 5, you'll see right up there with him. Hutchinson's come back. In fact, Ferguson finding it difficult to find enough room. Headed away well there by Hollins. Marsh. And a good, quickly taken kick there by Marsh, flicked on by Bridges, and Bonetti was spotting it. And there's Clement again. Straight to Hollins though, Cook on the right. And young Ian Gillard didn't quite know whether to come or to stay. Oh, look at this good positioning here by Webb for Chelsea. And a nice little pass there for Hollins. And 2 men are waiting in the middle. There's a deflection there, and a good goal there by Webb. And what a fine goal it was. That was the start that Chelsea wanted. And only 6.5 minutes gone. David Webb puts them ahead. Well, a real thunderbolt that for Queen's Park Rangers. Now Bridges. Marsh waiting in the middle, but it won't come through to him. Ferguson trying to make up ground on it, but now Webb again. Webb, who loves nothing more than to come storming forward into the penalty area. He always comes forward for free kicks and for corners, but he took up a superb position there. But now it's Cook, and Osgood completely free. Number 2 by Peter Osgood. And that really is a heartbreaking start for Rangers. Chelsea now 2 up in 7.5 minutes. First by Webb, and then by Osgood. Now Marsh again, they really need some magic from Marsh. Here's Marsh. And Bridges. Hudson to Cook. Ferguson. Bridges. Marsh. Gillard's gone down the left. Marsh pulled down on the edge of the penalty area. He's looking to take it quickly, and nobody was thinking quickly enough for him. Ferguson, little chip. Can Marsh do anything? He tried to get it on the volley. Gillard, the Rangers player, down and in pain. And McCready nodding that one away for Hollins. What a tremendous grip Chelsea have taken on this game so early on. Hutchinson versus Mobley. Mobley there first, and giving away a corner. But in fact, I think we might well find that it's a free kick given against Hutchinson on Mobley. Mr. Howley wants to stop the game. Well, so much of it now is down to Rodney Marsh, and he's going to be marked by that fella there, Ron Harris. There's Webb, who set Chelsea on their way. So much of it now down to Marsh. Well, Ferguson looks as though he's all right again. A little shaken. A free kick to Rangers. Leach. Clement. And Bridges. It's floating over McCready's head. Bridges. Now what is this? It's a penalty to Queen's Park Rangers, I think. No, I think he's given a corner. He's given a corner. He's given a corner, and certainly that's an enormous relief to the Chelsea defence, because they thought, or is it a... Well, Rodney Marsh has put it on the spot, and in fact it is a penalty. It is a penalty. Well, his first inclination was to give a penalty. I thought then he changed it to a corner, and so did the Chelsea players. But it's a penalty to Rangers. A wonderful chance for them to pull back. It'll be Venables to take it, I think. And Venables is a man who rarely misses from the spot. He scored here from the spot last Tuesday night, from that very spot, against Norwich City in the Cup, in the league rather. Now it's Venables against Bonetti in the Cup. And he saved it! Bonetti saves it! Oh, it really is a tragedy there, but in fact the referee now having a word with the linesman. Did Bonetti perhaps move first? He's got to take it again! He's got to take it again! Osgood and Harris don't like it. And Mr. Howley is saying, I want you outside the penalty area. But it looks as though Venables gets a reprieve. I would wonder what's going through Venables' mind now. So Venables against Bonetti, part 2. And there it is, 2-1. And still the Chelsea players don't like it. But Venables is happy, so are Rangers, because they are right back in it now. "28 minutes gone, Queen's Park Rangers 1, Chelsea 2. And now the roar is really behind these Rangers. And a free kick to Chelsea.
John Hollins to take it. Dempsey's gone up and Osgood's right up there, of course. No, it's Webb to take it. A deep one to look for Osgood, and Clement, it looked put it behind for a corner, but the referee gives a goal kick to Rangers. Cook. Not a good kick by Kelly, straight to Cook. Cook again. Now Hollins. Oh my goodness, that couldn't have been more than a foot away from being number 3 for Chelsea. But nothing more serious than a goal kick for Queen's Park Rangers. Thump in the back for Venables by Hollins. Mr. Howley quite clearly is saying when you go up to head a ball, head it, don't punch as you go up. Hazel now playing it to Clement. The ball given to Rangers. Marsh. Shadowed, of course, by Harris, and Harris beating him. Clement and Osgood having a fair wrestling match there. Now comes the referee's book. And it's Osgood's name, it seems, that's going into that book. Osgood's name into the referee's book. Not much of a 23rd birthday present for him. He was 23 yesterday. Hazel with the free kick. And Mobley right up! And my goodness, Bonetti really had to stretch for that one. Bit by bit, the Rangers are inching their way back into this game, and but for Bonetti, that would have been the equaliser. Bridges and Marsh shouldered off that ball, surely. In fact, if anything, it looked that Marsh was shouldered off the ball and not Marsh doing the shouldering, but in fact it's a free kick to Chelsea. And now to Leach. Leach for Watson, and a good run by him. Can he get it back? Bridges! Oh my goodness! That really was a superb header by Bridges. And McCready was getting a fair bit of stick from his skipper Ronnie Harris for not sticking closer to Bridges. But Bridges moved with such tremendous pace. Slowly but surely, Rangers are putting behind them that first devastating 7 minutes or so and are coming much more back into this game. Hutchinson, oh, Hollins with a shot and a good save, and he must be it! Osgood! Tremendous shot by Hollins, and Kelly couldn't hold it. And Osgood's second one. And Osgood, who scored in every round of the Cup for Chelsea this season, he's got 2 in this game. bad break for Rangers, though, so nearly being 2-2, and then within a minute of it, finding themselves 3-1 down. Osgood again. To Cook. Houseman going in on it. Kelly there first. The game really being played at a tremendous pace, and Bridges will add to it. Venables trying to get in on it. Still Venables. Down goes Bonetti. What a cup tie. And through all that trouble, Osgood, in fact, is on the ground. John Hollins, whose really fierce shot couldn't be held by Kelly, which led to that goal. And the scorer, Peter Osgood, now getting this little bit of treatment. So Osgood better. We're now in injury time at the end of the first half. Hutchinson to Cook. Cook to Harris. And Mobley. Chelsea's throw. It's going to be a Hutchinson long one. And what a long one. And Kelly really stretched. And in fact, he'd been bundled up by the Chelsea forwards. And of course, David Webb reinforcing those forwards. Webb. And Marsh. He really hasn't gone past Harris once in this first half, Rodney Marsh. But of course, Ron Harris has a reputation of being one of the tightest markers in the First Division. It's a very disciplined job that he has to do, and he's well used to it. Here's Venables, but it's a free kick now to Rangers, and Gillard to take it. Leach trying to get in, and in fact, Webb must have been shouldered off the ball by Leach as he went for it. Goes the whistle for half-time, and a very satisfying first half indeed for everybody, and particularly for Chelsea. David Webb putting them ahead so early in the game, and Peter Osgood adding 2 more to make Chelsea's 3 goals, and Terry Venables getting the penalty. There he is, number 8, at the second attempt for Queen's Park Rangers. So it'll be Chelsea then to kick off the second half. Comfortably 2 goals up, but well aware nonetheless of the challenge of Queen's Park Rangers. Not so much from Rodney Marsh as we've seen in the first half, because he's really been well held by Ronnie Harris, but Marsh knows the responsibility that's on his shoulders and the opportunity that there is here for him today. And it's Marsh going in straight away, taking that rebound off Webb. Mobley in first, and Bridges trying to fasten onto it. It wouldn't run for him. Hutchinson wanting it in the air and getting it in the air, but it's Mobley now for Rangers. And now McCready. Oh, showing far too much of it to Marsh. A flick on there by Bridges to Ferguson. Oh, not far away. He got Dempsey to go the way he wanted to, and tried a toe-ender. Just a little too high there by Mike Ferguson. Houseman. Osgood. And Hudson's gone roaring down the left for him. Cook. Cook finding Webb. First time as it had to be, and Houseman going in on it. Fisted away very well there by Kelly. Hollins to Osgood. Hazel to Venables. Watson. Ferguson. Hazel. And now Hudson. Osgood. Finding Hudson again. The long one hoping to get Houseman going, and by courtesy of Clement, he is away. Houseman. Oh, good save! And a good interception there by Clement, and there's a fair bit of pushing and shoving there between Gillard and Hutchinson. Hudson pumping in it again, and the linesman flag goes up. And Osgood, but the linesman had his flag up. The linesman certainly had his flag up before that was put away. And so now Chelsea put themselves well clear. And a hat-trick, of course, to Peter Osgood. Now Marsh. Marsh kicking rather wildly at Harris. Perhaps a little fortunate to get away with it. But that's the sort of spirit that Rangers, I think, wanted from Marsh long before this. Marsh goes down. And quite rightly, the referee is saying you dived, and you could so easily have got Ron Harris into trouble. Well, it's been a frustrating afternoon for Marsh, but that really was not what he should have done by any means. And it was as well for Harris that the referee was right there to see what exactly happened. Marsh. Now Hutchinson to Houseman and Gillard. Watson to Ferguson. Still Ferguson, good play by him, and he's won himself a corner. Real stubborn play there by Mike Ferguson. Venables with a corner. And they're going to get another one. And Rangers, with this match slipping away from them, badly need something to go their way now. Venables with it. Bridges trying to get under it. And so many Chelsea men are back. Cook to Houseman. And Gillard closing in quickly on Houseman. And so it's a throw to Chelsea. Hollins. And now Gillard back to Kelly. Clement to Bridges. Marsh. So little seen of Rodney Marsh this afternoon, but there's a fair-looking ball there. Bridges, can he turn it in? He can! For a fine